Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Transport Fever 2 Peninsula. The series is over. This is it. No, well, actually it's not. This is like a condensed highlights package that I like to call Too Long Didn't Watch. It's the whole series condensed into, well, not much more than 20 minutes, which was kind of the plan in the first place there. Why has this happened? I hear you cry. Well, you can read the description or you can wait till the end of the video. Your choice entirely. Either way, sit back and relax, or don't. Sit back and be agitated for all I care, and enjoy some condensed moments. I'm not even going to say highlights, just moments. Yeah, I'm selling it really well, aren't I? Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching the Transport Fever 2 Hello friends, you're Colonel Failure? No, I'm Colonel Failure. It's because this is the second take, you see. In the first take, I tripped over the word Peninsula, but I could have kept it in. I might still. Who knows? Bleeps are funny, after all. Anyway, hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure, and this is the Transport Fever 2 Peninsula. Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure, and you join me once again on Transport Fever 2 Peninsula 2. It's a score draw there. Today we're going to be focusing on coal. Because I'm a speed builder now, I've decided that I'll just dispense with all of the high-speed watching stuff being built. Here's what I've built. There you go, that's it. Gosh, what a challenge it is you're presenting for yourself with your smoothing gun and your flattening tool and whatever other jiggery-pokery you've got kicking around in your toolbox of wizardry. Built a stadium. I thought, the Atlantis Seaman, or, slightly less single entendre name would be appropriate there. Yes, I'll just flatten out some ground, build a couple of towns, put in a bit of track. How long could it possibly take? Well, the rest of the day is how long it took, so we're back the following day. You obviously are completely oblivious to this because it's all happening within the space of 30 seconds. But I think it looks good, so shut up. So this is the old build, and then using the magic of the crossfade. Ooh, here's the new stuff. See? Hey, oh, look at how it works out. That's tremendous. And there's the old stuff again. Oh, what's he going to do next? That's right. There's the new stuff again. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. This never gets old. Yeah, look at this. This has got all kinds of paraphernalia going on it. Ah, terrific. No, it's good. No. This is all good. There's all kinds of Swedish business going on there. I could put my mansion there. I fancy living in Mega City 1. Do you? It's a crime-ridden hellhole, populated by, somewhat fascistic judges. Yes, and perps. Many a perp, in fact. Yeah, I know. Well, look, leave it with me. I obviously haven't given that full consideration, so, we'll see how we go. Now, here comes a bold warrior now. He's going down the one-way system. Oh, my life is complete. Crikey! This is the most dubious tunnel I've ever come across. Which, when it's ready to go, it's on a 1 minute wait till full, just so that we get a few people in there. Anyway, when it pulls out, as it will do momentarily, we can stop looking at Train 44 now. We've rather exhausted all of the fun games that we'll get out of that. Right, next job is now to turn that into water. Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, coastside property. Dun, 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 dun. That's me little excitement bulldozing tune. Dun, 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 dun. Good people of City 17. Breaking news. Bulldozer is coming. Bulldozer is... I don't know what happened there, but it's great. Tony Hawk will be skating it later for your amusement. As it pulls away, as it will do in mere seconds. But anyway, here we go. We're on board. There's not actually a massive amount to see, although you turn your head and you go, look at that, wouldn't you? Yeah, you know how I said I sometimes get lucky when measuring train length? Look at that. No, that wasn't pre-prepared. I eyeballed it, used a bit of guesstimate, and it's paid off. 6 million in the red. Black. You want to be in the black. Stay out of the reds. Nothing in this game for... Shut up. Mere sec. Come on, I've got... We need to get on with the main project of the day. This is not it. Let's look at a cheeky little house there. They were probably quite pleased with that, right up until they realised that there were going to be heavy freight trains running directly under their house. Good luck soundproofing against that, unless your house is on springs. We're at the wrong end. We're at the wrong end. Someone said that there was buttons you could press to go to the other end. I pressed that button. Page up changes the camera. Alright, I want to go to... Yeah, no. Where are we now? Nearly there. Are we? This is not a compelling camera angle. Come on. Keep going. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Wait, what was that? Was that the flipping loco again? It was. Fine, you're just going to have to look at it like that and hope it's impressive enough. This is a disaster. Main project of the day. Anytime soon. Come on then. Let's be having you. Off we go. I mean, we're going to get to see the other train come in, which is quite nice. I think what we could do is we could work our way up the hill with a bridge over the road and then underneath the rail bridge coming in on this side. I think you're living in a fantasy world, but knock yourself out. Let's see how we get on. You're only supposed to wait for a minute. I can't help but think we've been here longer than that, especially since the second hand on this clock has done at least one revolution. Right, okay, well this is pretty saucy. Anyway, should have some stuff starting to move pretty soon. You know what we should do here? We should push the accelerator button and watch things move around a bit, and then we should be golden. Should be. Just waiting for Beefcake here to get a wriggle on, and then we'll be back in some kind of productive kind of. Oh, you're coming through. Oh no, that's all right. You're going down to the port. Okay, have fun. Yeah. All right, good. There it is again. Look. Huh? Yeah, it's a good place for a cheeky view. This, you know. I mean, obviously, if it ran better, it would be an even better place for a cheeky view. But there it is. Obviously, Big Lad here is going to have to clear through as well. Obviously, I mean, it seems to have been given the go-ahead to do so. That's super. When you're unpicking a signal-based junction overlap disaster, of course, it does take a minute or two before you flush your backlog to the extent that everything actually starts working again. Because it is the spacing in between individual services that make this work. Oh, look, it's coming back. Look, he's going. Are you still here? He goes, shut up, you and your easy life route. There you go. There he's off. Right, and the Big Lad's off across the across that. Good. Here comes another one coming in. You know what? Well, now's the time to jump on the ride on board camera. Yeah, there it is. There we are, and soon enough, we will begin our journey across a bridge that we've journeyed across several times before, but that doesn't stop it being a compelling journey to take. No siree, it's anything but non-compelling, which means it's compelling, and that's all going to be groovy. Can roll. Let's go. Push off. Let's be having you. Come on. I can't sit here all day. The only reason I'm going to wait for this to happen is because when it turns around, it's really worth watching. Yeah, you are. See, look, you've got your red brake lights on at the moment. Yeah, when it flips around, this is mad props to the mod maker. They've done a very nice job. If and when it turns around, it's turned around enough times. Just waiting for it to turn around now. Here's a bit of extra train track. That's exciting, isn't it? What am I going to do with it? Well, you can tell what I'm going to do with it. Look at it. Look at what it's doing. And we already know what the train is that comes down here. It just comes to pick up some stuff off the ships and take it to the main line. It's not doing anything dramatic. No, I've got bung a bunch of empty wagons in here. You know why? Because it looks flipping great. Now, I've paused the game while the train's actually in there so I can get a measure of where does it stop. Now, that brown line you can see there, brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, that brown line, that's a bit of the port that I placed down. So I'm going to just try and mask that using buffers. Doesn't really work. No, that's okay. I'm not going to pretend for a second that it worked. But again, once you're viewing this in action, you're barely going to notice it's in there. You might think, oh, maybe that's a bit of shadow or something. No one's ever going to notice. I don't even know why I'm telling you. It's not like you'd have noticed unless I've called it out. Well, I've called it out now, so it's rather too late for me to take it back. I mean, I could record this again, I suppose, but no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to let this turn into one of those episodes where we sit and look at nothing happening for ages. I've done that one time only, and it was fabulous. All right. Yeah, I'm broken. Yeah, I know you are. I'm far too long for this. You're saying you haven't got any electricity. That's not true, is it? You've got plenty of electricity. You just can't use it. The reason for double tracking this side is we're actually going to run a heck of a lot of trains down here. Not least of all because they're going to spend most of their natural life going around in circles down a helix. It's not what you want. Well, no, unless you're a big Helix fan, but I'll be honest with you, most of that time you're spent underground. I mean, it's only a finite amount of fun you can have out of that, I suppose, unless you like getting giddy in the dark. Here's the thing, right? Eventually, we're talking about episode 20, make profit. Never going to happen unless episode 19 is a speed build that lasted 15 and a half hours. You split the two tracks into two, you do one helix out this way, oh for God's sake, that comes out like that, and then heads up the middle. Don't know how the pillars are going to work there, but that's less of a concern. And then one the other way, that comes around this way. Oh, it's like watching some idiot play City Skylines, where all they do the entire time is make spirally flipping road bridges and what have you, all over the place. Within the next 10 seconds... we will see a house being built alongside the station. 9. Oh, this is a bad bet. 8. Yeah. 7. 6. Yeah, don't feel good about this. 5. 4. 3. Now, even if I was doing slightly slow motion counting there, it still worked. We'll start the next episode by looking at the trains that I've got placed, and hopefully it will look properly busy. If that bit's actually relatively straightforward. The bit that's not straightforward is being able to actually get any passengers to use it. That way more difficult. The triple threat challenge there in third place would be, is it making any money? Because the answer is going to be no. So there you have it. Coming into Gotham City. Yeah, it's slightly less gothic than you might remember from the Batman movies, but it still carries a very moody ethos. No, you're looking at this one. This one here. Hello. Yes, in the middle. Yeah, that one. This is the one where the mouth and the voices and the sounds and the things are all coalescing into one. That's the end of the series. I've never once been able to finish a Peninsula series. It's always had a disaster of some kind or another. In case you hadn't picked up on it, we've had a disaster of some kind or another. My hard disk melted, and I took out my save game. Nothing you can do about that, apart from backing up your save game, which is something historically I've not done, but I probably will do in the future. Anyway, this was the inaugural episode of Too Long Didn't Watch. I've condensed an entire series into one video. There you go. And in future, it won't be one series in one video, but you'll see. And when I say in future, I mean starting next week. Anytime I do an episode of an ongoing series, I'll do a little catch-up with some snippets, so you'll be able to catch up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed what there was of the Peninsula series. Well, it doesn't really matter if you did or if you didn't. It's over now, so there you go. You can safely leave. Yeah. Thanks, I've been Colonel Failure. I'll catch you next time. Cheerio. Come on!